Hello everybody, what's going on? My name is Sir Medieval and today we're going to be playing some Remnant from Ashes. Today we are starting out with this game on the VIP weekend. It is a pretty interesting game actually. I wasn't sure what to expect from it coming in, but it feels like a really good mix between Dark Souls and something like Devil May Cry, mixed with like an RPG shooter. The way it works essentially is that whenever you're out and about in the world, at least right here, my objective right now is to get to what's called the tower. And it looks like I got to come up on this checkpoint right here, but overall you end up washed up in this town after trying to get to this tower that's on this island. And essentially what happens is you meet this group of people that helps you and gets you on your feet, and now we're kind of traversing through the city. So right now I've got the class of the medic, but you can actually do something pretty interesting with the classes. Now there's three different archetypes when it comes to this game. There is the hunter, there's the medic, and there's also the melee guy. And you can also switch between them. Well, not switch between them specifically, but you can actually mix and match the abilities. And for instance, the helmet that I'm wearing actually comes from the hunter archetype. I got a bad feeling this is a boss room.
So another seeks the root's counsel.
What the hell?
Closer, child. It's you, the one who washed ashore. We see all things. We are the root mother, a vessel of wisdom through which the root speaks. What is it you seek?
Well, that's crazy. So essentially what happens here is the root, quote unquote, is actually, God, her eye is just distracting the hell out of me. Okay, anyway, the root is basically this one entity, and it has a bunch of creatures that go throughout this city, and you have to fight them to get to this point. Essentially what I'm doing here is I need to find out how to get the hell to the tower and get away from this lady as fast as possible so that I don't have to look at that face anymore. Face only a mother could love. But essentially you can mix and match your archetype weapons and armor and things of that nature. You can also upgrade your character to have certain things like abilities that you can use with your weapons, and you can bind your melee key to a different one. I had to do that automatically because it doesn't, the way it works is whenever anything's close to you, it'll usually go right to melee, but I wanted to switch that like as soon as possible, so I ended up doing that. So right now we need to ask this question. I'm looking for the founder. I don't even know if I should ask that.
The storm, the shield, the cloak that conceals the inevitable end. Has the hour come? Yes. Clearer it becomes. You seek to end the root, but the path is hidden.
This definitely seems sentient.
Road you seek. Help we must, but not where ears can hear. They will come for us when bonds we break. Will you protect? With
I have questions first.
ask, but I cannot answer what they must not know. We know how to find the path you seek. Protect us you must, or nothing will be learned.
Who are you?
This vessel, once a child, now a watcher, awaiting the end of a beginning, a prophecy.
You.
Far, the path twisted and gnarled. Oh, no more can be said while tethered to root.
Interesting. Okay, so what I was kind of curious about is that if the storyline would actually end here, some things in the game kind of led me to believe that maybe the tower itself would be like the end point of the game, and then either a new campaign would start with a higher difficulty or something of that nature. But it looks like this is actually going to shape up to be a much farther journey than I anticipated.
The root will not release this vessel without consequence. You must defend us.
Here we go again. Okay, so as you can see, the combat style is kind of like shooter RPG mixed in with a little bit of Dark Souls kind of game. play, but we can do this here. There's different kind of creatures that you'll come across as well. They might pop up in here. There's one. That thing's called the Shroud. You gotta leave my root mother alone. Okay, she's actually dying. Where'd he go? Oh, I didn't mean to climb over that. They actually cause bleeding with their arrows as well. Gotta be careful. It's called the Dragon Heart. It can actually heal me too. Oh, okay, that's a problem. So that's a big boy right there. Yep, got it. Okay, hopefully that'll distract him a little bit. Where's the guy? I know where he is. Oh!
Almost free.
Ah! Oh, God. I'm alive. Just hold on. Ooh. Hold on, old lady. Get out of the chair. Whoa. That was sick. Just hold on while I grab the loot. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, you can use this stuff for upgrading your gear and whatnot. Really? I wasn't expecting that. My bag never fills. Whew. All right. I don't mean to say this, but that was pretty intense. The game's pretty hard to play solo. It definitely, it is a multiplayer game, so the co-op is very useful. If I wasn't being a loner hermit, then I would have been able to take that on pretty easily.
Thank you, child.
Tell me how I get companions. What happens now?
Learned much from the root.
Oh God, I got a bad feeling about this.
We will fight it together. First, I must rest.
That root
There,
is on your back, by the way.
there is a path beyond. Find the path. Then seek me out among your
Our kind.
in the place you call the ward. I know the way. We shall meet again.
Wait a second. Okay, I read a note earlier that said, so there, when you go to the ward, which is where those people that when you wash up essentially and you get rescued, the people that you meet, the commander there, I think I read one of her notes, and it said that she might have had a sister.
Don't worry about me.
Is that the sister? Oh God, if it is, oh boy. But anyway, spoilers aside, overall the game itself, it's pretty interesting so far. I'm kind of wondering how it goes in terms of the future. Like, it seems built on the co-op aspect, so I don't know if you'll be able to get companions per se, but I'm definitely very interested in that for sure. Actually, I think I'm supposed to go the other way. Let's find out. Well, actually, no. Yes, but no. No, I didn't come this direction, obviously, so I'm going to save really quick because that sounds like the best way to go right now. And those dragon hearts also respawn whenever you visit a checkpoint, so I'll get back up to 3 dragon hearts. But let me see, is there anything in here? Journal. The dreams are getting worse. Last night I was hunting this family in the woods outside of town. What? I could smell the tang of their fear. I liked it. I craved it. It made me run faster, giving me a rush of pleasure, and I jumped. I love you, Nordine. I love you, Andrew, and I'm sorry. Oh, she's gonna be so mad when she finds out. The sacrifices. Wow, that's actually a really good storyline. Okay, there might be a checkpoint in here, actually. Or just stuff that I can loot. Either way is fine. Ammo box. I don't think I've used that yet, per se. But I'll keep that anyway. You can always find stuff like this. The iron that we get is something Oh, sniper rifle, huh? Hold on, +2 as well. Timeout. Excuse me. Ooh. Really? With no scope. I mean, I won't be opposed to using this. I wasn't under the impression that you could get different weapons like this, too. Even if you... Because I thought the ones that we started with, it would just be that. And that's it. I wonder if they have submachine guns, then. Well, looks like we got ourselves a new tool of the trade. You gotta try it, you know. Never know when there might be something lurking around the corner. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna get this mod out of here. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now with the sniper rifle, I'm able to use the healing aspect as well, along with sniping. Now this is a weapon I could imagine would be very, very useful with playing in a group, but I'll still make the most of it. That works. Okay, so I can also show you the base too, Ward 13 to be exact. But let's go out the way that we were going to go originally. But overall, the game itself, it's not really like a traditional RPG in terms of like questing and things of that nature. There's one direct path that you're going on, at least right now. But there might be an open world that we find once we once we get out of this tower/island situation here. Where are we at on the map? Oh, this is new. What the hell? I see something purple. They have guns. They have guns now. It's also very important to make sure that you're upgrading your gear as you're progressing. Wished it could have been a headshot, but sometimes you can't get what you want. Something's over here. Purple, too. I'm gonna have to start watching out for traps and stuff like that. Gunslinger charm. Now that sounds cool. Oh, look at that. Increase fire rate and reload speed by 20%. I did get a ring earlier, but it looks like I don't have it anymore, or it's just not equipped at the moment. Very odd. Delta is always an option, of course. In switching between weapons. I think for boss fights, I probably would avoid using a sniper rifle like this for sure. Home of knowledge, sweet. Now, in terms of assassinating people, I don't know if that's possible. Would love to try. But obviously that's not going to work out, it looks like. I was trying to shoot my pistol too, but it wouldn't let me aim for some reason. Okay, so that's a another point of entry, it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to find that checkpoint, or a checkpoint in general, and we're going to go back to Ward 13. Show you that a little bit. I'm looking forward to this, though. This is a pretty interesting experience thus far. It's been a while since we've been able to enjoy a decent RPG experience. I'm looking forward to see where this one goes. Okay. Got it. So the window takes the damage, but the thing behind it does not. Also, the vault animations are pretty cool in this game. Okay. You hear that? Was that upstairs? Elevator, huh? Probably upstairs. Oh! Nice to meet you too. What the hell? So that's where he was. Okay. I didn't see him at first. I thought I did, but kind of hard to map out where that was. So I could have just followed where the bullets were coming from, I guess, but I didn't see it till it was almost too late. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna use that once we get back to Ward 13 as well. Look at me trying to be all stealth, but just jumping through windows and crap. Gotta watch out for the big boys too. They're lurking around these parts, guaranteed. Frenzy dust. I like the sniper rifle quite a bit. This is actually pretty sweet. Alright, so let's go. I think I've explored the majority of this place, except maybe that building right there. Okay, this block's clear. The movement and the combat itself was a little tough to get used to at the beginning parts, but I'm starting to get really good experience out of it, actually. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a checkpoint around here, so I'm going to go back. I'll show you a little bit of Ward 13 really quick. Let's roll. This is a spot where I'd really wish that we could get a vehicle to traverse this place. Actually, no. I mean, the maps aren't that big, but still. Just to at least get back over there right now so I can show you this really quick. I'd love to do that for just a second. Overall, though, I'm really enjoying my time with this one. It's pretty interesting for sure. Don't forget to try this one out with friends as well. Definitely, definitely. Oh, man. I was gonna say if I can make that. What the hell is that? Well, there's a range on these things. What is that thing? You think it sees me? Oh. Hell, good morning. Not today, I'm afraid. Well, we learned something new today. Found something new. Back out. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I might be playing this one for a couple of days for sure. Probably will be. Of course it will be. This is pretty sweet so far. Come on, checkpoint. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, sorry. I know it's bright. I know. Okay, now I can show you Ward 13 a little bit. So, in terms of Ward 13, this is one of the first places you come across in the game, the very first base that you get access to. One thing that's pretty cool about the game is when you first start off. Now, if you in the tutorial, it introduces you to the combat. If you die in the tutorial, there's a different scenario than if you don't die in the tutorial. You know what I mean? If you manage to, when you get a sword, fight your way through all the enemies and not die, you'll see what I mean.
Ooh, some shiny weapons you got there.
That's right.
Good. Seeing as how you ain't dead yet.
That's right. Hell yeah. So this is the base, places the base. It remains so for the beginning part of the game and probably will for quite a bit throughout the game, if not the entire way through. This section right here is where you can upgrade your equipment. There's Riggs right there, who's the armor smith / weaponsmith. And this is the main lady right here, the engineer.
Thanks a lot for bringing another stranger into our midst.
She's a bowl of fun.
No way bringing a human root hybrid into the ward could backfire on us.
See? Told you. All right.
I've got work to do.
You'll grow to love her, don't worry. Thought it worked. But anyway, that is basically all that there is to Remnant of the Ash from the Ashes. The first part of it. Sorry, I get the name mixed up. In terms of what'll happen here, I don't want to show too much of this because it'll probably be spoiler territory. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know we spoiled a bit already, but not all of it though, okay? Most of it's just theory, okay? And if you need to upgrade your weapons and armor, make sure to do that here. Always make sure to be upgrading your stuff. You guys have a wonderful night or day. I'll see you next time. Later.